And newsrooms in Eugene, Roseburg, and Coos Bay. KVAL News at 11 starts now.
Breaking news tonight, a level 3 go now evacuation order is placed for parts of the Waldo Lake area as the Cedar Creek fire continues to grow in size. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brisa Mendez. We start tonight with a closer look at these evacuations with Chief Meteorologist Josh Kozar. Josh.
Brisa, they were elevated to a level 3 just at about 2 hours ago or so for the Waldo Lake area. That means that you need to evacuate the area immediately if you have not done so already. Now is not the time to start packing up those bags or your vehicle. You need to be exiting as the Cedar Creek fire is very unpredictable. This fire effort in just a few minutes. Brisa.
Thank you, Josh, for the updates. Tonight, several people have been injured in a fast-moving wildfire north in California. The severity of those injuries isn't known. Fire officials say multiple homes have also been destroyed. More than 7,500 residents have been forced to evacuate, jamming roadways ahead of the long weekend. The mill fire burning in Weed, California started around 12:45 this afternoon at the Roseburg Forest Products Mill. It quickly burned through a nearby neighborhood due to hot and windy conditions. Officials say it has now burned 1.4 square miles. As firefighters work throughout the state to fight wildfires, the Coos Forest Protection Association is hoping to prevent any new fires from sparking this Labor Day weekend. There are many restrictions in place as fire danger is high in many areas. Debris burning, fireworks, smoking in certain areas is all prohibited. Campfires along with cooking and warming fires are only allowed in designated campgrounds. Many Oregonians are expected to travel this Labor Day weekend, but the numbers will be down compared to other summer holidays. Either way, AAA has some tips to keep in mind. If you're returning Monday between noon and 6 p.m., you're likely to experience more traffic. If you're flying, prepare for delays and cancellations because that has been the norm this summer. And there are threats of possible airline pilot strikes this weekend. For many families, school hasn't started, but if those back-to-school budgets were tight this year, the gas prices may impact your trip. Gas prices hit a new record for the state at $5.55 a gallon back in June 15th and have fallen for the past 11 weeks, with the average in the Eugene-Springfield area hitting around $4.60. Cottage Grove will start to see some changes after receiving a $5 million grant to revitalize the historic downtown area. The money from the U.S. Economic Development Administration will not go towards fixing up buildings. Instead, it will be used to redo sidewalks and roadways on Main Street. A big boost for Oregon's timber industry, $41 million coming from the U.S. Economic Development Administration. Mass timber is made from various wood parts like fibers and particles, bound together to make it more durable. The coalition says it's less energy intensive than steel or concrete. Some of that money is going to the Tallwood Design Institute, a collaboration between the U of O and OSU. As the school year kicks off, recent polling shows that the majority of Americans are dissatisfied with public K-12 education. This comes as new data reveals that reading and math scores declined during the pandemic. The National Desk, Ryan Smith, has more on the crisis in the classroom. Exactly, Josh. Those temperatures along Coos Bay, the coastal area, in the 60s. That's when you know we're heading into fall season, only 20 days away from starting our fall season, which I am very excited.
Me too.
Well, that does it for us in this portion of the newscast, but don't go anywhere. The season premiere of High School Game Day is right after the break. Sports director Hayden Herrera will have the Week 1 highlights up next.